Dear disc golf fans, we are back with our coverage from the 2025 Central European Disc Golf Championships in Lipica, Slovenia. This is the MPO lead card final round front 9. My name is Kryštof Novák and with me is Bohdan Bílek.
Hello there. Here we have the course that we will play on today. It's located on a Lipica stud farm. Nice horse farm, but we haven't seen any horses yet. But the course is beautiful.
But the location was great.
Yes.
Okay, here is the leader who is actually sitting next to me, Bohdan Bílek. Well, he's never won the CDGC, but in MPO, in MJ he did.
On the second place we have Stanislaus Amann, just one stroke behind me. Great competitor, I'm ready for a nice battle today.
Then we have Jacob Harris, who is a youngster, 16 or 15-year-old living in Italy, but he's from the US.
And Giorgio Diena, a new face for me at least, but he's shot some pretty nice disc golf over the weekend, so he earned his place on the lead card.
Yes, yes. Now you see the top 10. We can see that Tomáš another youngster from Slovakia, is also pretty near the top. Oh, pretty near the third place. Important thing to say is that Jacob Harris is actually playing MJ18. He's just playing on this lead card with the MPO because there were not that many juniors.
Here we are on a hole 1. It's a par 4, 226 meters. First shot is pretty straight with just a little bit of a downhill finish. And then you want to get somewhere over here and have a nice upshot into the beautiful gully.
Oh yeah, these little valleys or craters.
Yes,
they were everywhere. It's quite an interesting feature of this area.
Lead card of the 2025 CDGC. First player representing Czech Republic.
Here we have the lead card. I'm getting ready. I'm matching my disc to my clothes. I'll do that on a lot of holes actually.
Oh, will you?
Yes, I'll throw this, especially this PD, I'll throw it a bunch.
Okay, okay, nice. You're also matching it with your socks.
Yes,
Nice.
I'm a stylish guy, what can I say?
Yes. Is this the perfect spot to land?
That for me it was a perfect spot. There's you can go a little bit more left to have it more open.
Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of have to go through the gap between some trees, but it's a good spot.
Okay. Okay. Well, there were two options.
Stanislaus Amann.
Okay, there were two options. You could either go more left, so you don't have to throw over the OB at all, or you could just have a gap and also have some OB in play, but not that much.
Stani with a pretty similar shot to me. He also threw a PD. Well, actually, almost every time I will throw PD, he will throw one as well.
Oh, he throws PDs except for when he's putting.
Yes. Here we have Jacob. I didn't quite got what's this particular disc, but he throws a lot of Discmania.
I believe this might be a champion boss, but that's complete. I think he said something like that.
Yeah, this one is probably not Discmania. I never seen a die like that.
Giorgio.
Here we have Giorgio.
My name is Giovanni.
I believe this is a Halo boss.
Okay, so we have disc knowledge as well this time.
Yes, I was trying to pay attention to the discs.
Nice. Woo!
Yeah, he got some.
Seems like
he definitely
has-
got some power.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is actually a great spot.
That was a bit further than you, right?
Yes, I think he will throw first, but he's actually threw the furthest shot.
Okay. Okay. So he just.
Okay, but Jacob is going first because he threw to the ground.
Yeah, and now he has to just cross the OB, which is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
Yes.
talked about the OB. It's on the right side. It's just kind of a strip of it.
Yeah, you can see some.
It's not much of it.
stakes.
It's I don't know. I haven't found it. Did you?
No, but I unfortunately I found it in my mind in a couple shots.
Oh. Here we have
Oh,
Giorgio.
This looks alright.
Looks great. Come on.
Ooh, a bit short.
I think it's like on the circle.
Nice.
Here I'm trying to practice my forehand for the next shot and not doing it very well.
Well, not at
It
all.
was supposed to be a lot more Anheuser.
Okay, so it was supposed to be a flex.
Yes, it was a straight shot out of the hand.
Nice.
So here Stani can actually put it close and
Some pressure
give
on.
me some pressure. And that is pretty close.
Yes,
That
it
is
is.
close.
Well, one important thing to talk about here is also the weather, because first 2 rounds were played in a, well, pretty bad weather. That's
Pretty
why
bad weather.
you can see the pond on the green on the right side.
Yes.
What? Oh,
And
what the?
right until now, I realized I didn't make the putt.
Oh no.
There was a situation where I kind of blinked for a long time, I guess, when the putt was right in the chains, and I thought it's in. I actually run it in, and then I see it on the ground.
That hurts.
That one hurt it, yeah.
That
Here's
hurts.
Jacob,
Oh.
great putt to start his round.
Yeah.
9 meters, dead center.
Yeah, that guy has game. You should remember his name.
That's for sure. Giorgio. We can see it's kind of a tailwind, but that just never dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He
good
has
try, definitely.
Yeah, he had a little bit of hyzer, so maybe it just kept it up a bit too much.
And here we have Stani to tie things up already.
That's fast. Okay.
And the battle's on.
Nice.
Here we go.
Nice.
I'll probably borrow disc from Stani because that disc is just 50% mud right now.
You could also bring your discs, but okay.
Oh, why? Why when I have such a good friends like Stani?
Okay, this is hole 2, par 3, 114. It actually played a bit longer than expected because
Yes.
it was downhill, but you were always short. Like, I was always short
Yes.
at least.
Stani is throwing an S-line FD right here.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. And he
that's,
wasn't short.
I think like 9 meters, if I'm correct. Jacob, I believe this is his CD1.
Okay.
He's
doesn't
also
want to
throwing
be
that
short
disc
either.
quite a lot. And he threw it somewhere to the right, around the tree.
You can see that the throw isn't actually that basic because of this one branch that's
Yep.
coming from the right side, which really gets into
Yep.
your head.
I thought I threw a perfect shot, but that just never flipped. It just stayed on a straight line.
A bit too long.
And it is like 11 meters long, yes.
Okay, so you're not always short.
Nope.
That's new for me.
For me as well, yes.
Okay.
Giorgio, also outside the circle, will be first to putt. He's got this old school towel on his pants
Yeah.
going on. I haven't seen that in a couple of years.
Yeah, I never understood how can anyone do this.
Yep.
Like voluntarily.
Same.
It's just
Jacob with a good bid.
yeah, I think I actually think Giorgio didn't make the putt because of the towel. It must be so annoying.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Here I am,
for
11
it.
meters.
Ooh.
And almost the same thing as on hole 1, but this was more left and more understanding for sure.
I think the wind from the right side didn't help.
Nope. Stani
Ooh.
in the lead already. After
Okay.
2 holes, the drama is through the roof.
Well, maybe not for him. Maybe it will be 3. He will be 2 strokes in the lead after the next one.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
We will see. Okay, everybody putting for their pars. All good, no harm. Yeah, this was not one of the holes that can like really bite you, but those holes are definitely coming.
Oh yeah.
Here we have hole number 3. It has 118 meters, and you can either go for the right side with the hyzer skip shot, left side forehand, or straight shot. There's a lot of gaps to choose. Basically, just pick the one that you're most comfortable with. Stani's going with the hyzer, but he was going for the straight shot the first 2 rounds. The right side just has a very low ceiling. To throw it under the branches and hope for a good skip. Otherwise, you're not getting there.
Yeah, the wind was helping a bit today.
Yeah, I would say so. I kind of have it mixed up with all the 3 rounds and the different winds.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it was
Yeah.
like slight headwind.
Yeah, when you see the flags on the back, it looks like it's a bit from the right side, so
Yeah.
it should
Here
help
I
skips.
thought I threw a great shot, but
You hit something?
no, I just didn't get the skip
Oh.
we had in the practice rounds. It was so skippy, and then in the tournament it was like 50% of that.
Whoa.
This was a good shot.
It's a nice one. Jacob went for the straight one and hit a tree because there are actually some trees on the straight one.
Yes.
Ooh, this was trickier. Ooh.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I almost forgot about that.
Nice
Hitting
hit.
the cage. Nice. Giorgio. Floppy approach, but it's close. We have Stani from 30 meters, I would say.
Seeing as you're Stani.
Something like that, yes. Also close. So I am the closest one, but nowhere close to the circle.
You're the least far. Oh boy, I don't know how to say that. You're the least far one.
Yes, that's the translation.
I'm sure about that. It must be it.
Yep. Everybody will tap out their pars. Again, no harm.
Yeah.
But I'm having quite a slow start. I really hope I would have at least one birdie during this.
Yeah, you want to have one of the three at least.
Yes.
Usually the first one, because I think it's the easiest.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah, I never got any, to be honest.
Yeah, let's not check the stats on that one.
No. Yeah, this is me. Hole 4, 100 meters. Oh, pretty straightforward. Maybe too much straightforward. Because you want to throw it straight, you don't want to fade because the fence on the left is OB, and you also don't want to turn because, well, the OB on the right side is also OB. What a surprise. Stani is throwing a glacier.
And that was just a pure grip lock. Yeah, he was playing this one pretty well. The other two rounds.
Yeah, he was. He got a bit lucky in round 2, I think, in this one.
Jacob throwing Metal Flake MD4, if I'm correct.
Okay.
At least it had the European Open stamp on it, so it had to be it. Yeah, and that was a great shot.
One more thing to think about here is that there are actually some branches that are not that high, actually, that you can... Once I thought I threw a perfect shot and hit a branch, which is...
Yep. And they're just kind of invisible until you see them.
Yeah.
Then you cannot get them out of your head.
Did this kick right, or did it stay...
Yeah, it hit the tree, kicked a little bit, but I'm safe.
Okay, good.
I'm right behind it.
Good.
Giorgio with MD3.
Oh yeah, this looks like...
and he already given it a fist bump. And it looks good, definitely in the circle.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
This hole tended to, well, lie to us with the distance, because few times I thought I'm in the circle and I was still short.
Yes.
So
I was just very scared to throw too good of a shot and go long.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought he was.
Well.
That's why I thought he was definitely parked or in the circle, because I thought it had a lot of steam coming to the ground.
Oh, so this is you.
Yep. So I have these little branches right in front of my, right in my swing. So I avoided them, but also avoided the basket.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. You definitely want to have at least one birdie out of these 4.
Still on the par train. Already losing by 1 stroke. Jacob with a nice birdie.
Yeah.
Very good.
So glacier.
Here I'm saying
MD4.
something like, "How am I so far again?" Well, that's what happened when you airball, dude.
Yeah.
But I made the par putt. It's all good, and I'm actually gaining stroke to Stani back.
Oh yeah, he was OB, right?
So that means we are tied right now.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
It's just gonna be just one last spoiler. It's gonna be tied for the whole round, pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we're gonna go shot for shot, but it's gonna be either me or Stani.
Nice.
Here we have a first par 5 on the course. It's 262 meters long, and there's a hazard pretty much in the middle of it that you need to avoid. And then right behind the hazard, there's a double mando that you need to go through and land somewhere close to the basket. And the green is kind of sloping away from you, so you can actually go long. It's a very nice par 5.
Yeah, I agree. It has everything except water. But it has a hazard, double mando, OB, everything. Elevation.
Yeah, I think the eagle here was possible, but it would have to be 2 absolutely perfect shot.
Yeah, I need to give props to Tomáš Mozola, who is a lefty, who throws far, and he tried it. He was like 15 meters short.
Whew.
Didn't make the putt, unfortunately, but whoa, this is a bit too right, isn't it?
Yeah, this one kind of stayed in my hand, but I think it was mainly because my foot kind of got stuck to the tee pad.
Okay.
But it was safe. It was good. It's a good
Nice.
position.
Nice.
I think everybody is. I think only Jacob is a little bit short, but he will definitely have a shot over.
Yeah.
Stani with his speedy. Yeah, I believe I remember this tee pad gave all of us some sort of trouble, either slipping or being too grippy.
Yeah. The plan he for this hole is definitely to throw it as close to the hazard as possible, and then throw it over the hazard to as good of
At least as good
place
as Jacob.
between the mandos
Jacob-
or short of them, but you need to have an angle for the green.
Yeah, I think Jacob threw his MD4 again, right in the middle, or in front of the Mando. And Stani was in a good position, but he just threw his upshot a little bit to the left. He will have to show us if he learned a forehand in the off season.
Oh,
And Giorgio hitting the right Mando tree, staying in mount.
nice.
Let's go.
Stylish guy.
Yeah, this was probably my furthest shot from the 3 rounds. I just have a logic. I was trying to go somewhere just close to the Mando. I'm like directly in the middle of the trees.
That looked good.
That's where the drop zone is, where you miss if you miss the Mando.
Nice. Oh, this is actually a sidearm.
Yes.
Probably at low speed. Oh yeah, it's a cloud breaker.
And yeah, that was pretty amateur, Stani, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so
You had a whole off-season
you have
to
to
practice
work
that.
on this, Stani, just so you know.
Yeah,
You need to learn
Stani is
sidearm.
very backhand dominant player. His backhand
Yeah.
is absolute butter.
Yeah.
And he knows his sidearm is not that great, but...
But it's even worse than mine.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
But,
It looked worse.
oh, well, yeah, it is definitely worse than yours.
Okay.
That's for sure. It's not what I... Let's just leave this.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that Stani is very brave when he uses his forehand.
Yeah. And he should continue being brave.
He's
Maybe
a
we
brave
can
little
beat
friend.
him then.
It's a good shot from Giorgio.
Yeah. Money.
Yes, he knows it.
Yeah, he throws a Ferrari disc. Ferrari Discmania Red.
Stani for birdie, was it? I think it was.
Oh, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
that
good.
was that sidearm. Yeah, see? he
Yeah,
has the disc.
it actually surprised me how far it was. I thought it's like at least 30 meters.
Yeah,
Was, I think inside C2.
maybe.
And here I'm grabbing a birdie.
Nice.
My first birdie, actually. Yeah, look how happy I am.
So you are actually, well, in the lead. Because this is not for birdie, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got my lead back.
Nice.
I wasn't even aware of that in the moment.
Okay.
That's good. I think these guys are also tapping their birdies.
Yep. They are. This is the next hole, which is hole 6. It's one of the wooded holes, straight. There is a, well, it's 100 meters long. It's sloping to the right, but not the fairway itself, but the fairway itself is very narrow. But you actually want it to be on the right side because there the trees were more open. So if you miss, then definitely miss right, but as late as possible.
Yes. We thought this ground will be skippy,
Yeah.
but it's actually very catchy. So you
Yeah.
can
It was
throw some
slow.
harder shots, throw it to the ground, and know it's gonna pretty much stop. And I threw it to the right side and ended up somewhere close to Jake.
Yeah.
Not my best effort.
Oh.
That one looked good, but then it started to flipping, and
Then it not.
yeah, but it's not the worst.
And Stani is probably throwing a flex as always.
Yes,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is his Razor Claw 3. That thing is beaten to perfection.
Yeah, and
That is inside a circle.
he knows that disc pretty well to be able to do that on this hole. Because it's not wide at all. So narrow.
There's a berg approach, I believe. Yeah,
Ooh.
that flew like a berg.
Yep. Well, it didn't fly like a bird.
Yes,
Because it doesn't fly.
it didn't flew like a bird.
I don't know how to say this in English, but you know what I mean, I'm sure. Ooh,
I was scaring the basket.
that was very nice.
I had the pretty same position, just a little bit more to the left, so I had to get on my knees.
Is it slow?
And
Oh yeah, it's good.
good approach, for sure. It would be a very dumb bogey if I did something weird here. Jacob, nice spot. Very nice. Yeah, I believe he was pretty nervous before the round. I'm not sure if he knew there's a camera going to be here.
Okay.
I know Giorgio didn't knew, definitely.
Okay.
He told me like 10 minutes before the tee time, like, oh, we're gonna be recorded? That's new. That's the first time for me. So I believe it's first time for him and also for Jacob.
Okay. Nice. Well, it's important to have a first time.
Yes.
Because then you can have it a second time, and
Yes.
it's pretty good.
Yes. Even though the first time
Usually,
usually not the greatest time, but maybe we'll see. Here we have one of the shorter holes, hole 7, par 3, 79 meters. It's either a forehand hyzer or a backhand flex shot with something understable. Usually a putter, maybe somebody goes for mid-range.
Yeah.
Just a nice little anhyzer.
Ooh. That's high, but that's probably going to work.
Yes, I believe that was his P3X, which doesn't have a lot of glide, so it got to the ground pretty fast.
So the important thing to say here is that Stani tied you again with the birdie on the
that is
previous
true.
hole.
That is true.
So well, the battle is on, as you said.
Yes.
There was CTP on this hole.
I cannot remember who won at all.
Yeah, I wish I did.
Well, Kika won in FPO, I
Yeah,
think.
Christian Chica won in FPO, but we will say that in the next coverage. MPO.
Mr. Kryška from Slovakia?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, let's not share hoaxes.
Yes.
But if you won the CTP, you're the best.
Yes,
Congrats.
good job, man. Yeah, here we actually thought Giorgio won the CTP.
Oh.
He threw it so close and it looked like it's over the thing that located the CTP, but it was just short of it actually. And, the guy who won it was his good friend Edo.
Oh yeah, so
Also
we know
from
who
Italy.
won it.
Yes, now I remember
Eduardo
as I was
Torri.
saying the story.
Turri. Okay.
Yes.
Another
Jacob had a good
Italian.
bit from C2. Not good enough though. Here's Stani from edge of circle 1.
Ooh,
In cash, baby.
that was a nice catch.
Yep. Great putt. As you can see, the ground is super muddy. We have to tiptoe around it. I'm a bit closer, like 7 meters, 6. Yeah, that one
nice.
should be a routine at this point.
Yeah. Seems like your putt is on point. What are you putting with?
I don't want to say I'm trying P1s because I think I'm already committed.
Nice.
So I am using P1s right now.
Yay!
They're in the flex 2. So I need to get some flex freeze when the weather starts to get warmer. But they're working very nice at the moment.
Okay.
Especially in the second round, I had so many good putts for par because previous shot went OB a lot.
Okay.
But I saved so many good pars with my putters yesterday
Nice.
or the day before, I guess.
Well, now you saw hole 8, which is 192 meters long. Well, you wanted to put it as close to the rock as possible, but not that close actually. If you got over it,
just
then
over it is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, you're
Here I am matching my disc to my outfit again.
great job, Bohdan.
Yep.
These fashion choices are so good.
Yes, and the disc choices also. The PD is so good.
Yeah.
Funny story. This was actually in my first box from Discmania that I ever got in late 2018, and it's still flying perfectly.
Okay. See,
Giorgio going pretty far.
Yep.
That is good.
The hole bends to the right after the stone or rock, and then it has an elevated basket. So the closer you put it, the better, because the wind tended to, well,
Oh, Jacob
blow.
hit the rock.
So, yeah.
He hit the rock with Skystone.
Oh,
That's funny.
He hit it straight from the sky.
Yep. MD3 coming up to the green. And it's on it.
Yeah, it's
Very
8,
nice.
9 meters. But it's not a gimme putt because
Yeah, you really want to be close on this one.
there was usually a lot of wind coming from the open areas of the course.
And that just got too high and the wind pushed it to the forest. He will have something, but not much.
Yeah.
Stani pretty close, going with this MD5. Just a simple hyzer.
Ooh.
And yep, that's okay. That's okay.
That's
We were
what you want to
talking
do.
about this shot before we threw it, and we agreed that we wanted to go a little bit long, so we have a tailwind putt.
Yeah.
So he was trying that. I'm trying that as well, but
Well,
also not good enough. But I am closer than Stani actually.
okay.
It's like 6 meters maybe.
yeah. When you
Still not the easiest putt.
when you putt from this side, if you miss, if you airball, you can end up behind that big rock,
Huh, yeah, I did that.
and that looks terrible. It's not that bad actually if you are tall enough.
Great putt.
Nice putt from Jacob.
Yeah,
Well, tailwind putt. It was so easy.
Yeah,
Nice.
but maybe it was tailwind.
Was it?
Yeah, but it definitely was a lot windier than it looks on the camera right here. Yeah, exactly. Here for a birdie.
Nice.
Already got a couple.
So now
Nice.
you are in the lead until Stani makes his putt.
If he makes this.
If he
putt.
makes his putt, okay.
We don't know.
We don't know, of course. I mean,
I've been there, but I don't know.
he's known for making putts.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Right into
Oh.
the heart.
right into the heart of the chains, right in the middle of the heart of the chains. That's it.
That sounds like a good putt.
Yep.
Yep. Giorgio for a par, I believe. But we all got birdies. There was always somebody who had to ruin the start frame. Here, hole number 9. There's a lot of OB on this hole. On the right, on the left, and also behind your first landing zone. It's 179 meter par 4. There are some crazy routes to choose from.
Yep.
I wished we had more time to practice because I would definitely chose a different one. Here Stani goes with a splice, I believe, through the right gap, which is, I think, the preferred gap.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there was an absolute dime in the middle of the fairway. Here I have a new Calcline MD4. And it kind of scared me, but it faded
okay.
in time. But I expected that to be a little bit more overstable, but maybe there was, I think I'm talking something about that.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more headwind than I thought.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me before on the practice rounds that these new MD4s are so great. They are so
They
overstable.
definitely are.
Yeah. Well, you see.
Maybe there was a lot of rocks though.
Okay.
I think maybe only in the practice round we could have hit a lot of these rocks,
yeah.
and
Okay. What is this?
that is the
What the?
funny line. He goes over the OB very high,
Oh.
letting the wind
Whoa.
grab it, and
You
then
can.
the tree grabbed it.
Okay, you can
And
get pretty
it's
far
up
with
there.
this.
But that is actually very close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here I'm the furthest one out. I'm going forehand with my PD2 gravity bomb. And I really expected a nice skip
That's
right to the bullseye.
Yeah.
And ground didn't provide it.
Yeah, that's too bad because now you have a headwind 9 meters long
Yes.
putt.
That is kind of bad. Here also a nice shot.
I need to give another shout out to Tomáš Valík because he actually overthrew this hole on his first shot.
What a guy.
Lefty and hyzer.
Do you know what he threw?
I think it was a call breaker.
Pretty long.
I'm not sure 100%.
I had to be flippy though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the wind helped.
here's Giorgio trying to locate his lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you can see, he's like 50 meters from the basket.
And there is already a guy with an antenna to put it down. Probably not an antenna, but okay. Nice.
Great approach.
This hole seems a lot easier when you do that.
Yes.
from it.
Yes, I think there's gonna be a Mando next year.
Yep.
Stani. Not
Ooh.
good enough. That's also not the
Beautiful
shortest comebacker.
Birdie.
Here I have a chance to
to get
Get
the
a lead.
Yes, yes. Get the lead, Bohdan.
Or not.
Oh, whoa. Is
yeah,
it
that
gonna
was
be?
no.
No, okay.
That was the worst airball of the tournament for me, for sure. I mean, it was like 9 meters, but
Yeah.
there was at least one more basket next to the actual basket that I could have hit, but didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Jacob as well struggling in the circle. Stani now for the par. Cash.
Nice. At least he got the par. So he's not going to lose any strokes to you
Nope. Still tied ball game.
if you make this.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
These P1s.
Yeah, the comebackers were pretty easy, but just the first putts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first putts are always into a headwind. It seems like.
Go, Giorgio. Nice.
Let's go. That's a great birdie.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely an interesting route. I wish I knew about that before the tournament.
Definitely. And that should be it for the front 9.
Yeah, if we're counting right, you see that we have a very tight ball game
Yep.
between you two,
Yeah.
and that actually the junior Jacob Harris is right behind you.
Yeah, I wasn't aware about Jacob at all. I was pretty much just focusing on Stani. I totally forgot about Jacob, but he was actually still close to us.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely had in mind too that I still like have to beat him.
Okay, okay.
You know,
He was playing another division, but of course you want to
Yes,
beat him.
of
You want
course,
to be
of
the
course.
best of the event.
you want to beat the 16-year-old.
Yeah, well, that was me 10 years ago. Definitely make sure to to watch the back 9 of this beautiful battle. It's uploaded to YouTube and you can watch it right now. Make sure to do that. See you there.
So, yeah.